It's been a great success. We've been able to gather people from around the world, from around West Africa, from around Ghana, different religious traditions, different, even within the different denominations of Christian denominations, different Muslim groups, and we've been able to gather the traditional leaders who were all here. Apart from that, we've been able to bring quite a number of scholars together. And for us, it's not just a purely academic work. We need to engage the ground, what is happening on the ground, the chiefs, the pastors, the imams. That is where the action is. We cannot do our academic reflection without engaging those people on the ground. And I was so thrilled that there was quite a representative group that gathered here today. So I'm very pleased with the program.
The Sane Institute is not just an institute, it's the Sane Institute. And it represents something about the dream of Lamin Sane, the dream, the vision, but also Lamin Sane's representation as somebody that could leave one tradition for another tradition and make an enormous contribution to the understanding of Christianity and the history, not only Muslim-Christian relations, but also approaches to Christianity itself. So Lamin represents all of that, and we're hoping and desperate that the center should represent all of that to Ghanaian society and to other parts of Africa.
He was always very careful. Someone was saying to me this week that he never burned bridges. He always liked to build bridges. And so all these different communities, even communities that he's not a member of, he was able to kind of bring them together. And that was really his career, right? Where he was raised in this Muslim community, becomes a Christian scholar, but his scholarship is based on still having those relationships with Muslim communities and being able to talk to people. I mean, people were always, pleased and sometimes surprised knowing that he was a Christian about his knowledge of Islam, that he knew the scripture, that he knew the theology and the studies, and they could have a discussion with him that they weren't necessarily expecting to have. And so I think he always believed that knowledge, that the best way to engage with people was to learn about them.
There's been a huge amount of energy around in the meetings this week, and certainly that was evident this morning. The numbers attending spoke volumes about the perceived need for this. It's a very timely initiative. But speaking specifically as a Christian, one of the things that Lamin Sane really insisted on was understanding the colonial history of Christianity and the symptoms of that, the way in which colonialism worked at a sort of subtle level, and the need to break free from that.